Hi everyone, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the last Christmas prep project for the beginning of the month, and so I thought we'd have a bit of fun. Now I know I'm starting on Canvas. If you don't do Canvas, then don't worry, you can use something else. I'll explain after. Because what I want to do is use a stencil. What I've decided to use is one of the project stencils. This one here, Winter Fabric Board. So you click on this little icon here, it brings you to the project, and it's just a little way down. You just keep going down. If you want to choose something else, then have a good look and choose something else. So you click on the project you like. It will show you the video if you want to watch how they do it, because this is just heat transfer on fabric is what they've done, but that's not necessarily what you have to do. So these are the boxes you click on. If you click on that and then close it, it will be on your board. If there's anything you don't want, you can take it out separately. I don't want the flowers. Okay, so it is needing to be ungrouped. Right, so I've grabbed all the flower. Because it grabbed the deer as well, I held shift and clicked on the deer, so it took it off. I'm quite happy, so hold shift, click on the deer, it takes it off, and then delete. I'm quite happy with the swirls, but I don't really think the flower will go quite nicely. If you want to put a flower in, you can. Now you've got to decide. So what I'm going to do is some stenciling. Now there's so much you can do. So you can put it on a jumper, an apron, a dinner mat, a tea towel, just a t-shirt, pyjamas. It's up to you. So make sure that you are sizing what you're using to the right size. So I'm going to show you just on a top I've got, but like I said, you can use it on anything. It would be lovely to have it as a table runner or on the mats as well. Maybe even make place cards with them by sizing them down. So there is a lot you can do with it. Like I said, I'm going to show you what I'm doing on a top, but you choose what you want to do and size it accordingly. I am going to size it down a little bit, but I don't think it needs that much sizing down. So I'm going to go down to about 10 inches. Because I know that's about right. And then what I'm going to do is cut that out. Now you can cut it out of acetate, or if you've got mylar or dough fleck, or if you're doing it just once, you can cut it out of a bit of card. Quite honestly, just cut it out of whatever material you prefer to use, and I will see you over at the craft desk. If you have not got Canvas but you have stencils, then you can still craft along and enjoy it with us. So as you can see, I decided to cut mine out in vinyl, normal vinyl, because I thought it's going to stick straight down, and with the little bits it's easier to keep them in place using transfer tape. So what I've done, I've stuck the main part down, and then I've got the little bits of one side to stick down so you can see how it works, and then I was just going to do the other side so that I could show you how to do it in case no one's used it before. You can get it like on Amazon or most places now really. So you lay it over the part you want to pick up, So these are the odd bits that we still need to get the, there we go. And then you've got to lay it back down in the right place. There we go. Okay, so this is the hard bit because it doesn't like coming off the transfer tape, because the transfer tape is very sticky. But rub it down as hard as you can so it's stuck. And then you're just going to pull it up slowly. And most of the time you have to help it off. But it still stays in place. It would just rather stick to the transfer tape because it's so sticky. Even though this has been reused several times, it's still really tacky. Now I'm just going to do this on a long sleeve t-shirt, but like I said, there are so many ways you can use it. Be careful because it's going to try and take up also the one you've already laid down. If you just go slowly. There we go. And then the last one is the heart. And I keep the sheets that I've used previously because these are the bits that I had to take off and they can easily be used for another project. So I always keep these sheets that are left over to stick other things on. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one right. There we go. So now all the parts are on there. Transfer tape you can get on Amazon. Well, you can get it, like I said, a lot of places, but Amazon is where I got mine. So we've got it all ready. Now for the fun. I've got my top ready. I've put a bit of card in between there. So, because we're going to paint. So, let me just get the paints ready and off we go. Okay, so I've turned it around facing me so I can see what I'm doing, and I've got all my paints here. Now what I'm using is so there you go, liquid buffet, and these are literally glorious. I love them. I've used them before in another video where I stamped on a top, but if I just mix it round a bit with a cocktail stick, you'll see the shimmer in it is so intense. There we go, it's starting to come. So, can you see? I'm hoping you can see that. These are very good for fabric as well as normal crafting. I love fabric painting. So going to put that straight in the bin. I'm going to use these because I just want to dab on. And what I'm so I use the green first because the green tree, the holly. Let's do the holly first. So all I'm going to do, actually that's really good, handy, is dab it in. And remember, when you're painting you need to put the card in between, like I showed you before, so you don't get it on the back. Now I've lost my little one of these, so I'm trying to be extra careful. So depending on what colours you want to use, you might want to do it all in one colour. But I'm thinking, you know, this is the chance for you to do all the different colours that you want to do. It's nothing to say you've got to do it the right colours, but there we go. Okay, and then I need a little bit more for the Christmas tree. I think what I might do is pour a bit into the lid. I think that might be, whoa, too much. You hardly have to use any of this. And Princess Pinflair did tell me that you do not need to heat it afterwards, because it will stay anyway. I probably will anyway. I'll probably use my heat press anyway, just to make sure, but she said you don't have to. Trying to be as light as I can. So you can have real fun here. You could have done the Christmas tree in different colours. You know, if you've got a dark top, you can do it in white, couldn't you? There isn't a white for the liquid buffet, but there is a silver. I do use indigo blue as well, just normal acrylic paints. So I did get the white out in case I wanted to do the snowflakes in white. But the thing is, I do like the shimmer on the liquid buffet. So what I'm going to do is use the silver one for my snowflakes and anything that's supposed to be white. So that's my green. Now I want a red. Just gonna okay, so I'm hoping you can already see the shimmer, especially on the vinyl, where it's already dried. Now normally I'd say to you, well, I will say to you, leave this to dry. So you can see I've used quite a few different colours. Then you've got to peel it off. I'm going to do it straight away so you can see it. I've used an old top, so and I would wash your hands as well before you do it. Okay, so a few things. You can see here where I wasn't careful enough and it's gone over the side. I also dropped a bit of green paint here. And I went over a little of the heart in black, but to be honest I quite like that, so I'm hoping you can see just how shimmery the paint has gone already. As it's drying it will get really shimmery. So yeah, a heads up, be more careful, maybe give yourself a bit more space for that, especially at here, because I also got a bit of red because I didn't do a tight enough space at the top. Oh, can't see that. Can you see that? But generally I'm really happy with that. I like the way it's come out. I hope you lot have a go and have fun. I will take it out because it is mostly dry already. So take the card out and there's the top. There we go. I'm really happy with that. I think it makes it really Christmassy and all different colours as well, instead of having to stick to one colour like with the vinyl. I mean, I know you can layer up vinyl and do different colours, but I think it's more fun to paint. So like I said, I use liquid buffet, but there's loads of fabric paints out there if you want to give them a go. These are just nice because they're shimmery and it's Christmas. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll start the early month preps next year. In January we'll do something that's going to arrange things for you for the year, and then from February we'll be doing Christmas preps. Thanks for sticking by me this year, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.